your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Chrissie is hilarious.
Chrissie, have you ever heard of the comedian Basha K. Ali?
No, that sounds like something you yell out before you blow up a plane.
Basha K. Ali!
30 seconds remaining.
But you know, it's good to say I doubt it will stand up to something. I haven't been disrespectful to you at all.
I was very confused by the title, Everything Everywhere All at Once, because that's also what we call it when Ash takes off his shirt.
I shouldn't be up here. I should be in school on the other side of the ocean.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to night 2 of my coverage of LA burning down. Wow. It's the summer of love all over again. Before we get into the protest coverage, I got some stand-up shows coming up. Guys, if you haven't come to a stand-up show, what are you waiting for? I got a bunch of shows coming up end of the summer into fall. Long Island, August 8th and 9th. Plano, Texas, September 18th. Massillon, Ohio, October 18th. San Diego, California, October 23rd. And Phoenix, Arizona, November 1st. And more shows to come. Get your tickets now, ChrissieMayr.com. Come see me in a city near you. Okay. This is so exciting. Last night we were covering a bunch of different live streams from legacy media to independent, man on the streets type stuff. So I'm going to hope to do the same type of coverage for you guys tonight. I'm sure you're all sitting there wondering, there's so much to watch. I don't know which to choose. But guess what? I've made that easy for you. Let's go now to Mayor Karen Bass. She's just doing a bang up job, isn't she? She is speaking now. Let's see what she has to say.
Service we do, we mobilize the department, and so that brings in people from vacation and our days off,
McDonald.
and allows us to use them. We mobilized the Office of Operations, the biggest part of the
earlier.
department, and our motor officers.
Karen Bass
We're
was
looking to
again
expand
blaming
that with
Trump for
additional
things
officers from
escalating,
within.
which is
We
such a
requested,
ridiculous
through the sheriff,
excuse.
mutual aid,
It's laughable.
Which then, is coordinated by the Office of Emergency
Like the presence of National Guard is going to make people act a fool.
With the sheriff, and they bring in then surrounding communities and in this case counties to be able to help supplement our resources to deal with the issues at hand. They are tremendous partners. We've worked very closely together for the past couple of days now, and I think we have seen a significant improvement in things, and we will continue to watch for that as we move forward. We're hopeful with this curfew that'll give us additional tool as well to be able to bring this chapter to a close.
An actual deaf person fact check the sign language person.
You mentioned officers being overwhelmed, and you needed to get into a position where
more Mexican flags. Surprise, surprise.
You were considering, you said it was really too early to determine whether or not the National Guard was necessary on the city streets. Given what you just said,
this guy's just going like this.
Potential need for the National Guard.
Yeah, and the
he's literally just going like
the
this.
Sequence would be as I mentioned, we request a mutual aid partner agencies from throughout. In this case, the 7-county area. The next step, then, if we weren't able to handle the issue, is to request through the governor, through the sheriff, to the governor, and the emergency OES at the state National Guard to be deployed. We are nowhere near that. In this environment, we believe we can do what we need to do with the resources that we now have access to, and I think we've seen a dramatic increase in arrests over the last couple of days. I believe that will continue, and that will help bring some order to what we've seen in the past few days. So
I don't know. To me, it doesn't look like that many people right now.
Where the emergency operations center at level 2 activation. What does that mean?
Definitely not as many as yesterday, but this is just one view here.
Anybody want to? Yeah, go ahead. Probably more specifically, Chief Troy.
Chief Chow, that's okay.
Chief Chow
from Office of Special Operations. So
you don't see too many Asian cops.
Operations Center across the hall. When we get into a emergency that needs to be managed, the EOC can be pushed up to a level 2, and that means all the other city departments that work for the mayor.
He does look like he's doing the Macarena.
We're able to coordinate city response to anything that's going on within the city. That's what level 2 is.
Let me also just add to your question that you were asking. You know, now that the president has taken over authority of the National
Blaming
Guard,
Trump again.
Chief, when you were describing the way it should
Blaming
go,
Trump again.
now that has been disrupted, and I think that that's important. I know one of the things that the chief said that we're going to focus on is trying to gather as many local resources as possible, and that includes Los Angeles police officers and trying to bolster the officers that will be stationed.
Yeah, wouldn't you think the National Guard would back up what they're already doing?
Is where the crisis is right now. Yes. Any other questions? All right. Thank you very much.
I guess because the presence of the National Guard makes Karen Bass and
LA Mayor Karen Bass
fools
and Chief
for
of
not
Police
doing their
Jim
job,
McDonnell, along with Nella McCosker, who represents a lot of business folks in downtown Los Angeles, and Councilmember Isabel Jurado, talking about the effort now to quell the violence and the disruption of downtown LA, stopping the vandalism, enacting a curfew that will begin tonight at 8 p.m.
That curfew will run from 8 p.m. until 6 a.m. in the morning, and it will cover the areas between the 5 freeway to the 110 freeway and from the 10 freeway to the merger.
I don't know. It doesn't look like that many people. Okay, they have cut the feed, the audio feed. It's like people on bikes. I don't know. If I'm an illegal, you're not going to find me out in this parade. I'm going to be like probably hiding at home. I wonder how many of these people are illegals or just paid protesters. Look at them. Holding up traffic, blocking streets. If I'm in one of these cars, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to slowly but surely go. Oh, wow. A couple of American flags. That's rare. Okay. And then an Argentinian flag. Doesn't look like that many. Okay, let's find another view, shall we? Here is a man on the street view. It's mostly peaceful, guys. Of course. So peaceful. This is from the AP. No one is illegal on stolen land. Oh, boy. Wow. Oh, said the guy with the tight jeans and the white backpack. That's just asking to get dirty. All right, let me see if I can find. Oh, I hear motorcycles. And there's Chicago riots. Wow. Let's show this. Governor Newsom is going to be giving a major address in 15 minutes. Okay, this looks like an interesting stream. I'm going to switch over. Honking. What is that? Oh, it looks like just a puddle. Lots of white liberals. Wow. Wow, I've never actually seen a bus with a bike rack in front. Of the people, by the people, for the people. All right, let's look at a different feed. Let's look at a different feed. This guy looks fun. What's this guy doing? Agenda Free TV. Oh boy. Oh, they're saying F the police. Oh, don't they love hearing that? Are those people screaming? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, this is in Chicago. Excuse me. Curfew tonight in LA from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. What are they saying? What are you doing here? They're cowards. They're doing their job, yo. This guy in front's wearing a vote or die shirt. Wow. How long has he been holding on to that for? Oh, why are you in riot gear? Because you guys are being a-holes. Because you're destroying cop cars. Look at this person. A lot of them have face masks. They have... Oh my god. Each of them have got like 100 phones in their face. Wow. Yeah, that's what a comment somebody was saying. Look at those fake lashes. Wowie wowie. Comment somebody was saying yesterday is that a lot of these people are just like IRLing to YouTube and TikTok. And yeah, look at all these people in front. That's what they're doing. Oh, so annoying for these guys. Wow. Just throw them all in a truck. Oh, what does that sign say? Death to someone. Education, not deportation. Oh, boy. Well, the fact that many of these people are here is because of propaganda and because they were made to believe it would be... Well, it was easy. They just walked in. Oh, our streets. These guys need to come up with...
I just need to replace my headphones. The battery power ran out on my headphones, so I'm going to put on my other earbuds here.
Okay.
So give it a second. When I take my earbuds out, it might stop for a second.
I don't know who this guy is.
When I take my earbuds out, it'll pause for a second. So give me a second here. Hold on. We're going to pause for a second.
Okay.
Right now.
This guy is.
Get ready.
I took the bean to swimming lesson today, so that's why my hair gets all...
Now
actually, it looks like it does every day.
Hopefully.
These chants are just BLM reruns. Can't Soros shell out for some new chants? Wow, can anybody tell what streets this is?
Okay.
In downtown LA?
We're good. I can hear again.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is in Chicago. We're looking at Chicago footage right now. So I guess, is this night 1 of Chicago protest? This looks pretty squirrely. Okay, well, I'm definitely...
Thanks, by the way, to TK and Allie B from Tennessee.
I can't listen to this.
And, wow. Toxic Dreams.
I'm definitely looking forward to see what Gavin Newsom has to say. Let's go back to this stream for LA. Send Gino the link. Does he really want to hop on? Sure. Why not? Why not? Elmo song. So stupid. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. What's going on over here? Okay. Oh wow, and oh my god, an upside down American flag. So badass of you. But at the same time you have a clear backpack, so that kind of cancels out. Wow. And there's something that looks kind of wimpy about carrying around your bottle of water with you. Like, take a backpack. You might as well just get a backpack going. Let's see. What does the upside down flag mean again? We're asking Grok. An upside down American flag is a symbol of distress or protest. According to U.S. flag code, it should only be displayed this way as a signal of dire distress in instances of extreme danger to life or property. This isn't really extreme danger. People are getting free flights back to their home country. Historically, it's been used in emergencies like maritime disasters to signal urgent need for help. So all of these illegals getting deported, violent criminals going back to their countries, that this is equivalent to a maritime disaster. Got it. It's often flown as a form of political or social protest, expressing dissent or perceived national crisis. It's been used by anti-war activists, civil rights activists, or those oppressing government actions to signify disagreement with policies or leadership. That sounds more like it. This meaning depends heavily on context. It can reflect genuine distress, patriotic dissent, or divisive rhetoric. It is subjective. Ooh, this guy brought his motorcycle to the protest. And a motorized scooter. Another little motorbike. These look like just a bunch of Uber Eats delivery people. Wow, this guy's got a skateboard and a helmet. Not a lot of people dressed up for these protests. I'm seeing a lot of sweatpants. A lot of ill-fitting clothes. People look so stupid with the masks on their face. Do they even know? No, they don't know. What did that guy yell? It's always a white liberal, unfortunately. Fuck Trump and his Gestapo. ICE is not welcome. Well, guess what? They're doing their job still. And they're gonna keep doing it. What are these people saying? This is a shaky camera. So somebody's actually making these like combination America-Mexico flags. I'm sorry, but this just isn't going to do anything. And the optics look terrible for the Democrats. I don't know if they care about that. I think there's just going to be a certain segment of the population who's going to jump at a protest like this. Of course, if they're paid, but secondarily, just for something to do. A lot of these people don't have things to do. Hi, the jerk. Thanks for the 5. They're saying it's their streets while flying foreign flags. Doesn't look bad at all. Right. Say, our streets in Espanol. Let's ask Grok. How do you say our streets in Spanish? Nuestras calles. That's what they should be cheering. Okay, let's see what they're saying. Just honking. Just clogging up traffic. What are they wooing? It's sad. Like, these people really think they're doing something. And you know what? There could have been folks saying the very same of those that were at January 6th protesting. So, but I don't know. That was a bigger deal. This person has their sign on the back of a soy milk box. That gives you an indication. Look at that silk. I made my sign from a soy milk box. If you couldn't tell, I was a soy boy, and then they've got a scarf tied to the back of their bag. That looks terrible. Come on, light some cars on fire. Just kidding. Don't do that. I wonder if they're getting tired. Like, what do they think this is accomplishing? They used J6 as a hammer and people fell for that. This is who they truly are. Mm-hmm. Southern California has a lot of lead in the pipes, PFAS in the water, asbestos in the roofs, etc. These are linked to endocrine disruption and mental development. Oh my God. That's so sad. But gosh, there's something to that, huh? Okay, this is a great question. I'm a big guy. What am I supposed to wear to a riot? I guess it depends, like, how... whoa! Look at this person. Yikes and gadzooks. Not that. Holy cow. Don't be caught in some light colors. I mean, these people are trying to look like Antifa types with their mostly black outfits. I would say, if you're going to be like an instigator... Yeah, you would do all black and cover your face in some way, right? Because you don't want to be spotted by a coworker. And or I'd say wear a costume, wear a fun costume, like wear like an Uncle Sam costume or something. Like make a statement, you know. That is what the left lacks that the right was pretty good at. Like at January 6th, there were people there in costumes and it was entertaining. There was a more creativity and wit at play. And this is just like people in pants that are a size too small. Okay, where are people going now? To McDonald's before it closes. And most importantly, Gerard, comfortable shoes you can run in. Oh, Simon. Mexico average IQ is 85. Oh, Troy. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm a mom now, so there will be no nude calendars. I don't think any of you really would want to see that. I think you would pay more money to keep the clothes on. Oh, wear a backpack cooler so you can have a cold beer whenever. The California governor's stream is muted. Oh, is he giving his speech now? Let's check in with Governor Newsom. Or did they screw that up too? Oh, that'd be interesting. Okay, let's go to them now. Da-da-da, going to Governor Newsom. What's he saying?
Working for anybody. It's not me. The audio is not working. The source audio is not working. I
thought for a second this was Governor Newsom's voice, and I was like, man, he sounds kind of high-pitched.
Governor Newsom's major address.
Wow, what is the chat saying here? Who can lip read?
Has started playing, but the audio isn't working.
Oh, an idiot. Oh, this is such a fail on their part.
Wow.
Oof.
Wow.
How come they couldn't test the audio before letting this rip? Oh my God, he's got to start
Is he live? Is it recorded or live? Either way, no one, I mean, again, literally the audio is not working because KCAL News. Oh, they had to do this again.
They took it down.
So it wasn't me after. I was like, what's going on? I couldn't figure out what was happening.
Oh boy.
I couldn't figure it out. That was incredible. That was unbelievable.
They're going to restart it.
Now what? Now it's spinning circle.
Oh boy.
What's happening?
These people.
Now that's gone to black. Oh no, that's the other. Oh, that's all right. That's that one. Hold on. That's the Reuters feed. But I'll show you literally the feed from his YouTube.
Oh, Newsom has.
It's spinning circle. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
How embarrassing for them.
His speech didn't work. There was no audio.
Oh,
unbelievable. Guys, that's unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
He really does have his own news. Gavin Newsom.
Sometimes these things happen when things are muted, and you sit here and you think like, "What am I missing? What am I doing wrong?" But I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. But it turns out I wasn't doing anything wrong. You know why? Because his audio did not work.
So their audio's down.
Now it's still spinning circle. Oh, it ended. The stream ended. So his stream ended. Wow. So they ended the stream on the YouTube page for Gavin Newsom. Okay, so we're still waiting for his
stream. New stream. Oy vey. Okay.
And when Gavin Newsom steps back up to the microphone to deliver that address, we will certainly bring it to you again once those audio issues have been fixed. In the meantime, though, we are going to continue on here with our coverage on Live Now.
Just let us keep going.
Of some of these other rallies that are going on as well. I want to put this up on your screen. This is also happening there in the Los Angeles area. It's a vigil that's being held, and a prayer vigil in honor. In the meantime, while these ICE raids are being held there in Los Angeles, let's listen into this here on Live Now.
It's the fifth night. I'm exhausted.
Return them to their family. Return them to their neighborhoods. Set us free as immigrants in this country.
Oh,
we love this country.
We're here illegally. What is so hard about going through the proper channels?
So we can count on that prayer. We put that prayer into action. Some people say that prayer and politics should mix.
Gavin, then. La 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 la. Okay.
We manage it regularly and with our own law enforcement. But this, again, was different. What then ensued was the use of tear gas, flashbang grenades, rubber bullets, federal agents detaining people and undermining their due process rights. Donald Trump, without consulting California law enforcement leaders, commandeered 2,000 of our state's National Guard members to deploy on our streets illegally and for no reason. This brazen abuse of power by a sitting president inflamed a combustible situation, putting our people, our officers,
Are you
and
really,
even our
you really
National Guard
making fire puns right now, Gavin?
That's when the downward spiral began. He doubled down on his dangerous National Guard deployment by fanning the flames even harder. And the president, he did it on purpose. As the news spread throughout LA, anxiety for family and friends ramped up. Protests started again. By night, several dozen lawbreakers became violent and destructive. They vandalized property. They tried to assault police officers.
Gavin,
Many of you
your job
seen the
is
video
to
clips of
protect
cars
the people
burning
of your
on cable news. If you
community.
incite violence, I want to be clear about this. If you incite violence or destroy our communities, you're going to be held to account.
Yeah,
That
right.
kind of criminal behavior will not be tolerated. Full stop.
Yeah, right.
Already more than 220 people have been arrested, and we're reviewing tapes to build additional cases, and people will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Again, thanks to our law enforcement officers and the majority of Angelenos who protested peacefully, the situation was winding down and was concentrated in just a few square blocks downtown. But that's not what Donald Trump wanted. He again chose escalation.
It's just tedious.
He chose more force. He chose theatrics.
No, you're cooked. There's no way you're gonna run for president at this point.
He deployed more than 700.
Yes, he'll be their nominee, but he's handled this so poorly.
These are the men and women trained for
and
foreign
the optics have been so bad for the Democrats.
Law enforcement. We honor their service.
The Republicans have so much footage going into midterms,
militarized by our own
which are
armed
what
forces.
next year already?
Not in California, not anywhere. We're seeing unmarked
it looks
cars,
like they're out of control.
Unmarked cars in school parking lots. Kids afraid of attending their own graduation. Trump is pulling a military dragnet all across Los Angeles, well beyond his stated intent to just go after violent and serious criminals. His agents are arresting dishwashers, gardeners, day laborers.
It doesn't matter what their job is, Gavin.
That's just weakness. Weakness masquerading.
Like they arrested my
Donald Trump's
dishwasher,
government
my
isn't
maid.
protecting our communities. They're traumatizing our communities. And that seems to be the entire point.
Traumatizing.
California will keep fighting.
How about let's talk about if you want to talk about traumatizing, why don't you talk about
people, including
the
in the courts.
the legal immigrants that are here, or the residents that live in your communities that busted their ass to be here illegally.
Today, we sought an
that don't
emergency
feel safe
court
with
order
these
to stop
murderers,
the
criminals,
American
rapists
military
in their communities.
to engage in law enforcement activities across Los Angeles. If some of us could be snatched off the streets without a warrant, based only on suspicion or skin color, then none of us are safe.
These people are
authoritarian regimes
are killing
by
people
targeting
and are
people
kidnapping
who are
women.
least able to defend themselves. But they do not stop there. Trump and his loyalists, they thrive on division because it allows them to take more power and exert
They're
even
still singing
more
this
control.
division song.
And by the way, Trump, he's not opposed to lawlessness and violence as long as it serves him. What more evidence do we need than January 6th?
Of course, January 6th.
Take time, reflect on this perilous moment. A president who wants to be bound by no law or constitution.
They all have the same
Perpetuating a
points.
unified assault.
Trump's only
on
thinking of
American tradition.
himself.
This is a president who in just over 140 days has fired government watchdogs that could hold him accountable for corruption and fraud.
Yeah, he's fired.
He's declared
swamp creatures.
a war on culture,
He
on
doged
history,
people.
on science, on knowledge.
Yeah, every time they
itself.
mention January 6th,
Databases
drink.
quite literally are vanishing. He's delegitimizing news organizations and he's assaulting the First Amendment.
Delegitimizing
And the
news
threat of
organizations. That's
defunding
good.
them.
That's
At
good, Gavin.
threat, he's dictating what universities themselves can teach. He's targeting law firms and the judicial branch that are the foundations of an orderly and civil society. He's calling for a sitting governor to be arrested for no other reason than to, in his own words, for getting elected. We all know this Saturday. He's ordering our American heroes, the United States military, and forcing them to put on a vulgar display to celebrate his birthday, just as other failed dictators have done in the
He's going to announce he's seceding
this
California
isn't
from
just about
America,
protests
where Trump
here
will
in
invoke
Los
the
Angeles.
Insurrection Act and remove
When Donald Trump
government.
sought
What?
authority to commandeer the National Guard, he made that order apply to every state in this nation.
That would be wild.
This is about all of us.
That'd be exciting.
This is about you. California may be first, but it clearly will not end here. Other states are next. Democracy is next. Democracy is under assault before
this
our
makes
eyes.
sense,
This
Trey,
moment
that
we
he's
have
only standing
feared
up to Trump
has
because the
arrived.
DNC is guaranteed to
He's
nominate
taking
him.
a
Who else
wrecking
do they have to
ball, a
run?
wrecking
They
ball
have
to our
no one else.
Founding fathers'
Gary
historic
Sisson.
project. 3 co-equal branches of independent government. There are no longer any checks and balances. Congress is nowhere to be found. Speaker Johnson has completely abdicated that responsibility.
Natalie?
The rule
How do I
of
say
law
that,
has
Natalie?
increasingly been given way to the rule of Don. The founding fathers, they didn't live and die to see this kind of moment.
I'm sorry, like, even if you're not listening to what he's saying, he's too effeminate looking. He's got,
he said
like,
it best. In a democracy,
his shoulders are too narrow for me to get on board with him just visually.
Is not the presidency, and it's certainly not governor. The most important office is office of citizen. At this moment, we all need to stand up and be held to account, a higher level
What does
of
that even
accountability.
mean?
If you exercise your First Amendment rights,
even mean?
please,
Junior with the
please
5.
I know many of you are
We need to
feeling deep
expand
anxiety,
who gets
stress,
deported, not
and
just
fear.
illegals, but also
But I
annoying
want
white
you to
liberals
know
and
that
looters.
you
First,
are
I thought
the
that said
antidote
hookers.
to that fear
But
and that
blacks.
anxiety. What Donald Trump
And this
wants
is
most
coming from a
is your
Hispanic
fealty,
person.
your silence to be complicit in this moment. Do not give in to him.
That's it?
Strong words. Go ahead.
That's it?
Sorry to interrupt, Mark. I was just going to say you've been listening to Governor Gavin Newsom addressing
Strong
the
word.
federal raids, blaming President Donald Trump for escalating the protests and the aftermath of those protests, the vandalism
The National Guard is not
the
making
looting,
act crazy.
pointing out the use of tear gas, flashbang grenades, that Donald Trump, without any communication with law enforcement,
Yeah, but
sent
wouldn't that
in,
make people just
commandeered 2,000 National Guard members sending them to California.
How would that make them
He
escalate?
talked
They've got
about
gas in
some
their
of the
eyes.
people who have been taken into custody by ICE being dishwashers, gardeners, seamstresses, not the violent criminals that Donald Trump.
What are you upset that the
President
illegal
Trump,
aliens didn't get
mentioned
CEO jobs
they would be focusing
during
on
their
when
time
this effort
here?
began.
He's addressing the details of the ICE raids, but he took it further. He took it to the broader strokes, hence the title of the event being Democracy at a Crossroads, because he did take he took aim at the president rhetorically, saying that democracy itself is under assault right now, and calling on people to stand up
doing what the American people voted him
peacefully
to do.
and use their First Amendment right, because he believes and is saying that the president is basically trying to undermine democracy and trying to bring in authoritarianism. It is the strongest condemnation thus far of the president by Governor Gavin Newsom, who has made no secret of his opposition to this president and who has
This is such a
very
weak position for a legacy media to have when you can clearly see.
He also mentioned this is not just about protests and California. This is about all of us. He's referring to other states, saying that other states are next.
They talk like they have a
to your
monopoly
point,
of democracy.
Mark, he repeated several times that democracy is under assault.
We will have more on what the governor said, more on what the reaction is to it. We can expect, given the political climate and environment, that the president will weigh in his own way. We will bring that to you if and when it happens.
Under the sea. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wet. Oh, take it from me. Okay. Okay, we can't really hear this one. Okay, let's see if there's another man on the street. Man on the street. Man on the street. Okay, let's find Los Angeles riots. Riots. Is anybody interested in seeing what's going on in Chicago? We can pop over there if you guys want. Or we could watch bald eagle nest footage that keeps coming up for me. Oh, do you hear them yelling? Oh, did you guys hear earlier that basically Walmart was sponsoring a lot of these riots by providing face shields? Okay, they're at 12th Street. That guy's shirtless. He's got... That's an outfit. That's a choice. I wonder what people have in their little backpacks. Like, again, what kind of snacks are they bringing? This seems like a granola bar crowd. Maybe they've got a peanut butter and jelly you know, at the bottom of the backpack getting smushed. Maybe they forgot it was even in there. Okay, what is this guy doing? Is he bouncing this camera off his balls? Why is it moving around so much? A lot of these people look kind of tired. All right, so it's 8, 7. It's 6:45 out in LA right now. A lot of these people starting to think about dinner. They're getting hungry. They're looking around. They're like, am I going to have a hot dog from this hot dog vendor? Am I going to go? It's LA. So they're like, let me get some tacos. That's the only place that's the only thing this godforsaken place is good for anymore is tacos. I'm almost getting agita watching this stream. It's very bumpy. Yeah, where are the food trucks? They, I hope, are doing the best right now. Okay, is this somebody speaking? I'm clicking off this other guy. Okay, this person is doing a little speech. Let's pop over. Let's pop over to... Let's pop over to Fox. Fox is doing an okay job.
To demonstrate peacefully. They want to get their message out
peacefully,
peaceful. And they're not engaged in those other activities. But right here today, we're hearing speeches, we're hearing music, and eventually there will be a procession. I don't know exactly where they will go, but they're saying that they want to get the word out, that it's very important to stick together and to get the messaging out there in a peaceful, loving way. That's the latest here from Gloria.
Too late. It's already been not
peaceful.
peaceful.
From City Hall. I'm Laura Diaz reporting live. Sending it back to you, Alex.
The rest
Laura
of these...
Diaz, thank you so much. Do you get the impression that the folks there know about this curfew or any reaction to it?
Oh, look at the dog.
No. I haven't heard anybody mention.
No, nobody knows about the curfew. These people are not going to bed anytime
To be really
soon.
honest with you, as you know,
It doesn't matter if the rest of these protests are perfect and they're perfectly behaved from here on out because the right already has footage of cars on fire, so they have what they need.
that easy to enforce. A lot of the things that people need to do to ensure their safety, they need to take personal responsibility. That includes what they're doing with their own lives, but also about where they want to be at night and who they're going to take their, young child. But really here, the vibe right now is very peaceful, and it's hopeful, and it's uplifting, and it's in sharp contrast to some of what I saw last night.
Yeah, and you had to deal with a lot of folks who were not all that kind to the media. So I'm glad for your own personal sake that it's a different kind of vibe out there tonight.
Yeah, journalists have been getting hit with rubber bullets.
Thank you so much, and it's great to see Los Angeles coming together. And a reminder, and Laura, I'll let you weigh on this as somebody who I know loves this city so much, that there's been so much reporting about how terrible our city is. The Secretary of Homeland Security saying we're not a city of immigrants, we're a city of criminals. And the overwhelming majority of people here in Southern California are good, are not criminals, and have an honest policy disagreement on this, but are good people.
Well, absolutely. And, many of the people that I interviewed yesterday early on, and I was happy that we were able to get some of their interviews on, they were quite passionate about the role they felt immigrants played in this country. And they said they understood that the borders couldn't stay wide open. But for the people who had lived here for many years, who work hard, who pay taxes, they felt that there should be a pathway to citizenship for them. And they objected heavily to the fact that the ICE raids came in and went into places, ostensibly they were there to arrest people who were committing crimes, and so many of them turned out to be people simply without papers. And that's what I heard.
I'm sorry. It's your job to have papers when you know this kind of thing is popping off. I don't know. It doesn't seem like too hard of a concept to me. Like when I'm in my car, I have my license and registration because I know I can get pulled over and they will ask for my papers. Okay, these look like a lot of scooter boys. faces are covered in these tiny little scooters. A lot of these people have goofy outfits. Yeah, I guess this stream kind of looks like people. That person's in a Scream costume. That's fantastic. We need more costumes. I mean, that's scary looking for sure, but oh my god, this guy's interviewing the Scream guy. He's got what looks like a plastic knife that he's brandishing. That's good. That's not going to cause any trouble anywhere. Are they going to walk on the highway? Ay. Okay. Scary movie mask, yeah. Oh. Okay, let's go to John Hicks's live stream. He normally does a good job. I think we were looking at his stuff yesterday. Hold, please. Oh, that's the AP. Just kidding. Okay. He's back at it.
Yeah, it's like super. There we go.
Okay, they're by the LA Convention Center. People trying to get home.
See how much traffic there is? Bro, wow. Okay, this is probably only weird to me or anyone who lives here because there's never any cars on the street. Today it's backed up all the way.
Yeah, but the people that are driving them loved it.
I don't know. Interesting to me. Plus, I got to use my selfie stick again. I got this from DJI. They overnighted it to me. Hashtag ad, hashtag DJI partner.
Oh, wow. It's always fun when you're covering stuff live and you can buy stuff.
I like that noise.
Yeah, me too. Yo, Hector, thank you for the 5. You haven't made electric scooter video lately, so show some love to the e-hyper scooters. What's up, bro? What's good? I got you, bro. I got a banger one coming up actually, with the Daytona. If you know what the Daytona is, and you know, I'm doing some content with that soon. Shout out to Vora Motors. Your boy Ash, thank you for the 2.
Look at this. It's on her phone. Maybe this earlier.
Bro, look at this guy.
Moves out. Oh my god, look at his outfit. What is that? A National Libre mask?
We had to change the trajectory. Y'all see how my tank top?
Okay. That's a new one. Talk about curfew tonight. I wouldn't, bro. We're gonna go real quick. While we're out here with this crowd, I want to show you guys some of the looting locations. We're about to pass right by them.
Looting.
The Adidas store, that sneaker place. I think it's called Shoe Palace.
Oh yeah, the sneaker place.
There's another one.
Big target on their back.
They were getting in random places, bro. It was like kind of stupid. But I mean, come on, they're looting. What do you expect? Just stealing like super low value items and risking their freedom for it. Oh, we got to post up. We can post up for a bit. We're gonna see everyone come past.
Earlier.
Gaming Gas at 9. Gaming Gas 91 with the 2 pounds. Just kicked off in Chicago. Hello. Thank you.
Let's go to live right now.
Bro, they were trying to catch hands like that old Greek painting where the naked dude is reaching out to the other person or something. You know what I'm talking about? That's like what that was right there.
Oh wow, this is like
all right, we got to get on the other side of the street.
I'm almost starting to recognize
by any means necessary. Look, this car has Batman in the front. Look for it right here. Batman smart car. All right, everybody's now on Figueroa and something. Look at that guy moving. Well, I'm sipping this last little bit of battery I got. I am making the most of it. We're already almost at the front of the march. So it's a pretty big march, but it's not like crazy. I'm telling you, it's not crazy like it's been out here the last few days.
Yeah, they're getting tired.
Everything started with arrests on the freeway. Y'all gotta remember that. I think that deterred.
I don't think it counts. Like if you're a protester, I don't think if you're using your, I mean, he's press, so he can do what he wants. But if you're a regular ass protester and you're using like a scooter or a bike to get around, I think that's so lazy. It's like you need to be out there hoofing it on your feet or stay home. This to me is just, it's so lazy. Like, oh, I'm marching on a bike. I don't respect it.
What up, bro? What's good? Yo, Steve Lookner, give me a rate. Yo, Nice Serrano, do you have an E-Ride Pro 3.0 charger? Yo, Mr. Science, thank you, bro. I just saw your email too.
You man.
I'll let you know. I got some options right now. Shima 40 ounce with a 25 glove fund. Be safe. Thank you, bro. That's very generous, dude. Thank you, Shima. Appreciate you.
Look at this stick in the gray with like a full
oh, my ear. Oh, God.
Oh, wait, liberal.
Shadow report. Got it. Yeah, I already responded. Thank you, bro. He wants to rev this thing. Let's give him some juice. What's up?
I don't know if this is doing anything.
Where?
Like 40 cars that way.
Where?
Like on this street right here where Crypto's at.
Where they just came from?
Yeah, there are like 40 police cars just down that street.
Good shit. Thank you. All right, Chad, we're gonna actually go take a look at that. He said there's 40 police cars. Because we might lock onto them for a minute.
It's more! It's very LA riot. What on, man?
If you have a dispersal order.
So are you seeing this?
All right, chat.
Where you're at?
Yo, next person to spam, can someone use my stream is getting banned. I already emailed the guy, or I responded to him here on stream. I said, give me a rate. If you keep coming in here and spamming it, I'm gonna ban you one by one.
Yeah, ban him. Guys got him first.
Curfew in 1 hour? Yep, we know.
I think that'll actually help.
I'm gonna turn sub mode on for 1 hour.
I'm about to drive into a car. Wait a minute. Is this a one-way street? be of a kind.
Tons of people coming now. Crowd is officially huge. Isaac, thanks for $1.99. Soccer team left downtown. I don't blame them.
That creative little painting. Oh, we got Jug. We got Swash and Jug. This is big beef.
Chad, with all things considered, it's still peaceful. They haven't done much of anything that I can see. No breaking stuff, no
Oh, if only the whole thing were like this.
Hey, are you John Hicks?
Yeah. What's up, bro?
Oh, you got recognized.
I
Good
saw
for
you
him.
live, and I was like, I gotta find you.
Hey, right on, bro.
I've been watching you for a while now, like a year.
Really? Yeah. What's your name?
Brian.
John, pleasure. Hey, be safe,
Y'all
dog.
don't look for the missing kids. Oh,
Yep.
that's true.
Adam Sheets, thank you.
Yikes.
Williams, Barber,
He's huge.
Dusty, Josh W, LeBron James. Chat, that's a real LeBron. Just ordered from mixfam.com. M. Tobias, Gary Moore, Kay Lombard, Jason, and
the two little pugs.
That's it.
Oh, those Frenchies.
Thank you, guys. W. You see those Frenchies on the right? Those are so cute. All right, so chat. Now we're going to go take a look at what Homeboy was talking about around the corner. Let's see if we can see him. That'd be a great spot for us to post up for a bit. Leonard with $1.99 when you ban and don't care. Bro, people don't understand when they
look at this.
I banned some
What is
commenters
it?
who comment on every single one of my videos.
This person is wearing a middle finger on their head. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's so great. Oh, that's so funny.
Pretends that I ignore all the comments. I read a lot. I take feedback, and I have my viewers that I know like to have me read their. I know they're upset when they get banned. You know. What's up, bro? What's up, man? What's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, you're on live right now. Yeah.
Maybe we can find a feed with more action.
Yeah.
What's up, John? Tell us to do Hail, Chrissy, Filing Cabinet, and the little end table. That's really cute.
Yeah. That's right. Hey, be safe. Riders. All right, we're looking for 40 cop cars. We can't do too much aimless roaming because anyone have a pin on 40 cop cars? Anyone got location on that? What he was talking about? Because we can't just be roaming around aimlessly right now.
Why not?
We got to preserve the little bit we got left.
Oh, okay. He's running.
Let's see if I can see it right here. Was he talking about that little side street up ahead? You talk about here. Anyone got coordinates on that?
Okay. Thanks.
Omar Riveras, you need a torta. Thank you, bro. I may indulge. And
a little bit uneventful so far. John Thomas, is this the same guy who claimed that there was no looting last night instead of 30 VL businesses? Are you talking about Gavin Newsom? All right, let's jump around a little. Prayer vigil. There's a prayer vigil calling for peace and solidarity. Okay, well that's actually peaceful. Good for them. This is in Atlanta. Okay, that's something.
It's just calling us to. And so for our closing prayer this evening, I invite Bishop Taylor forward.
God be with you. Holy God, Ice-T said it best.
Ice-T. He's quoting Ice-T. No boy.
Ice-T said that Los Angeles is a microcosm of the United States.
God, I hope not. Maybe he said that in the 90s.
The country falls.
Oh. Don't flatter yourself.
To lift up our
city on a cloud of prayer.
He said if Los Angeles falls, the whole country. I think we'll be okay.
Los Angeles is America the Beautiful, the most American city of them all, and by your grace.
The most American city? Yikes. No, you guys are an embarrassment, unfortunately.
God to lift the city of angels on the wings of angels. But some people have a problem with LA. 40 states have smaller populations than Los Angeles County. That's pretty scary to some people, God, and you know that.
How many of them are
how
illegal?
People act when they're scared. And we, your faithful servants, we know how we're supposed to act in these scary times.
Is he one of these woke pastors?
We can resist unjust authority without lifting a hand against our neighbor. These federal troops coming to Los Angeles, God, you know the mayor had it under control.
Okay.
But it's not the soldiers and Marines' fault. They're not our enemies. It wasn't their idea. These are brave United States volunteers. But some people have a problem with LA. So by your
like
grace,
Gavin
Heavenly
Newsom.
Father, we're not going to give them their narrative of violence. And we beseech you to still the hand of anyone.
Guys, just like, please come to my woke church.
Peacefully. God of mercy, we're also going to tell the story about our neighbors who are undocumented workers. Our friends being taken from their places of honest labor, ripped from the arms of their
Honest
families
labor that they're
and their
here
churches.
illegally to do. Got it.
13 million of them nationwide, paying their taxes, caring for those they love.
Have fun, Maddie.
Of the
Yeah,
United
this is a
States
little
economy.
not that exciting right now.
Truth, gracious God. These workers are members
Yeah,
of our
undocumented.
institutions, our temples, mosques, and fellowships. We're going to lift them up by telling their story.
They have a problem with saying illegal.
The time has come for our politicians at last, after
So many
a century
comrades.
of argument, to regularize their status. While restoring to their families and neighborhoods every soul that has been taken in these
That's interesting, MC.
workplace raids. Finally, in one way or another, we all follow you because you are the source of light and life.
It's hilarious. These people know we wouldn't be welcome in mass in other countries. It's delusion and brainwashing.
When
Yep.
our politics reward cruelty, we will lift up love. When people talk about the separation,
They focus on like, oh, peace and love. Is it peace and love when the illegals kidnap and rape and murder people?
until powers and principalities, kings and presidents obey the divine law of love. By your grace, gracious God,
Yeah, we all work.
will not fall. Los Angeles will rise.
Yeah, they make it sound like working is all you need to do to stay in this country.
To the gates of your kingdom.
It's nice, but
And the people say, Amen.
Thank you, Bishop Taylor.
Bishop Taylor.
For our closing song to lift us up and to send us onward in music, I invite.
Okay, let's switch it up. Okay, they're demonstrating in Atlanta. This is a kick stream where this guy named Chenzo is walking with the protesters. Oh. Is that purple confetti on the floor?
Hell no. I feel good. I feel good. Oh, fuck, wait, we're going this way? Where are we going? Fuck it. Yo, Mexican, appreciate it, twin. Thank you.
You staying out late?
I want to. What about you?
You better.
There's a curfew.
What's good, gang? What's good, bro? How's it going? What's good? I'm Chenzo. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, this is all they're doing.
Bro, what's good, man? How's it going? Is this your first day or what? Yeah, my first day. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, the whole shit, bro. The whole shit, bro. I'm gonna be here, yeah, bro.
Oh, look at his my first selfie stick. How cute. What are you wearing, sir?
Hey, we can't leave sweater too far behind though, bro. I don't know where he at. Hold on, I got his location. Stay past curfew, yeah. I'm gonna stay, you guys. I'm gonna stay.
Another upside down flag.
We getting a lot of love, bro. We getting a lot of love today. All right, let me see.
Wow. This world of kick is so foreign to me.
Dude, Sweater is, bro. I told you. But nah, he be egoing my shit, bro. He showed me his location as soon as I shared it, he turned it off. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? This motherfucker shared his location 20 minutes ago and then just turned it off.
Maybe he doesn't want to be found. Oh, I feel a little nauseous watching this too. God loves the... Oh, what does that shirt say? Oh,
dude,
God.
I don't even know what Connor looks like, you guys. You guys are telling me, did I find Connor? I found literally every fucking streamer here, bro. Every streamer here is here, bro. It's me, Sweater. It was a Golfing Brian, Steven streams, Big Loaf.
Who are these people?
Who else? Fuck, I forgot who the other streamer was called. Bro, literally everybody, bro. Oh, Renz.
This guy's just walking around with a middle finger in the air.
Like literally everybody.
Oh, look, he's got one of those Walmart
Connor looks like
face
Kane.
masks.
You think I know what Kane looks like, bro? Like Kane fucking from WWE or what? Who's Kane?
People are getting hungry and tired.
Yeah, Loaf's here, you guys. Big Loaf, L-O-A-A-F.
What did they think was going to happen?
He's the guy that goes up to
voted for mass
and says
duplication.
he's gonna pay for their shit, and his card declines. That shit's funny as fuck.
It's like talked about all the time. It's now June.
Connor's not there.
Okay, Trump was elected into office in November. He took office in January. You guys have had months.
Yeah, Big Loaf, not Loaf. Like
to get your shit together and
big
leave.
L-O-A-F or L-O-A-A-F? I forgot to spell it. Is Goldman here? Nah. Oh, that guy looks like Goldman. You're right. Uh-oh.
Somebody in scrubs. That person's got a job.
Why are you scared to punch a cop?
Four families,
I'm not
it
trying to go to
says.
jail. The fuck?
Oh, so his chat is goading him into punching a cop. That's great.
Kicking me down. Okay, yeah. You're good. You're good. Oh, okay. Now you're straight.
Mi papa. Mi papa.
Abuelito's looking for me? Tell myself what's up. Wait, what's up?
Saw Connor get jacked up today, bro?
Yeah. And he got jumped, no?
Ice out of LA.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with who you're
I
recording.
think Ice is like, you know what? There's
Especially
a
if
lot
they
of
don't
graffiti saying we should leave, so let's listen to the graffiti.
Hey, I have my backpack. I just put it in there. Yeah, thank you, though.
I got you,
Curfew in 45 minutes. Hope you're going home.
Yeah. I got one more extra water. Where's Sifi? Oh, okay.
What does this guy look like? I'm dying to know his face.
All right, you guys. Curfew's about to
Have
hit
you guys
in
heard
about
of this
40
Chenzo person?
Like 40 minutes, no? 35 minutes. So the cops are going to start pushing up and start boxing people in and shit, you guys. So be ready, dude. Be ready.
Go
be ready.
Get some DoorDash and go back to your hotel. Yeah, it looks like people are starting to clear out.
Way behind us. We're trying to find out where he's at. Trying to find out where Sweater's at.
Who the hell is Sweater? What a stupid name.
I want to say he's at least 3 blocks behind us. 3 or 4 blocks.
The homeless people are like, get out of here. Did you bring gloves to loot?
Remember the cops? I don't know.
What a great chat he's got. You guys in my chat would never say such things. Encouraging looting.
Oh, shit.
Doggies.
Nah, they ready.
Oh.
Those dogs are beautiful too. Those are beautiful ass dogs.
F ice. There's not much creativity with the graffiti here. Ooh, stop for some ice cream. The bodega people are like, please don't loot us.
I'm about to start like getting shit out of my
bag. Rhinoceros! What's up, Home like, Slice? Thank you for the 10. Oh, with a compliment. Coming in hot. Chrissy is hotter than any California fire can burn. Hashtag change my mind. Oh, you're so sweet. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, the riots have replaced pride.
Where's my Jenny? Dude, Jenny would not be here, dude. For understandable reasons, dude. I think we're literally going back. We're literally going back. They literally went the long way.
In a bra, drinking a beer.
Oh, this is where we came for fucking St. Patrick's Day. That's a bar right there.
All right, I wonder if he lives here.
Right here, yeah, right here. It's a 2-story bar. We went there and then we went somewhere else. I forgot where.
Exciting.
Can I go to La Cita? No. Why is this ninja?
Go loot the bar.
Defeated with one-us in literally the last 2 days, bro. And someone trying to get one off, bro. Come on, dude. Stop the disrespect, dog.
Fine.
Stop the disrespect, bro.
Where's Opie? He's out looking for envelopes.
I see him, bro. He's waiting. We've been 2 days without one-us, bro. 2 days.
That's fine.
Oh shit, that guy almost got it off. All
right, let's mix it up.
He dead ass fucked up.
Let's mix it up. Let's find a better stream. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. They dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you. Oh, okay. Fealty, who's the best producer on the planet, is in the chat giving me all the answers. Chanzo is behind SoCal Shorts, who we're watching right now, who is behind Hicks and the AP. It's one big parade, and they're all there. It's an influencer parade. Look at the doggies. What is this going to accomplish? What do these people think they're doing? Oh, look at that Bart Simpson.
Stuck in. Maybe. They probably give them like a warning. Like we're lock it down. They can open it, I'm sure, too. But it's pretty funny to see them locked inside like that. I think that might...
Seeing a lot of muffin tops down here on
the number of people in there. That could be a fire.
In LA, where the pretty people live. People trying to do showbiz. Not anymore.
Library card? I need a library card.
I can't tell who's a protester and who's the DoorDasher.
We are in Los Angeles on Spring Street.
These seem to be wrapping up. And you know what? Good for them. They were a little more peaceful today. Yes, Nicodemo. The deportations will proceed. It feels like data has already been delivered on the U.S. There's just too many non-Americans making decisions. That's, you know what, John? You're going into black pill territory.
This
which
sidewalk looks like
I will not support.
On Hollywood Boulevard.
No, I get it.
So there's no walk of fame.
Yes, Guilty, you should try to find a Mexican girl in California. You would for sure need a green card. And Mexican girls tend to be very petite.
Okay.
Oh my god, Rhinoceros 420. Thank you for the orange boy. Why don't they loot the local FBI office for the Epstein list? Great idea. I'm sure there are some of the subjects are local.
They should stop at the front and let everybody kind of pack up together. Well, it's up to them.
Junior for 5.
It's a much more peaceful protest.
So you have a nightmare interview
with it kind of all spread out.
Protest in New York. I would love that. And good idea. I'm doing it right now. Thanks, Junior. So smart. Man, how long are you in New York? Thanks, Junior. Good idea. Oh, it's a little loud. Okay. Oh, look at that. Stores have boarded up their windows already. Look at that. Wow. They're like, we're not going to take any chances. We remember the summer of love. Wow. Yeah, I remember like DC at that time was very murky looking, just like dead energy. From LA too. LA just seems kind of like a ransacked city. Like texting their friends, what do you do for dinner? I guess nobody lives in these buildings here.
It's a struggle to catch up with this group.
Well, all the rented bikes are back in their positions. I don't know. I think protests are generally like, I never waste time. I'm just waiting to see like a lady selling roses to people. Like, hey, you want to buy a flower for your girlfriend? Where's my churro lady? Where's the
Maybe the group is forming in front of the protest.
Like a homeless person
just inching forward,
like
and then the front runners are falling back.
Oh, there's that person with the Antifa flag.
I can't
that one Antifa flag person.
Outmarch me as a group. SoCal is pretty fast.
More graffiti. More Mexican flags. Is this a Chinese woman waving a Mexican flag? Oh, saying F ice. F word ice. Very creative. I want to see some graffiti like that hasn't been done before. Is that so much to ask? Oh, it's getting to be golden hour here in LA. Or did they lose signal? Oh no. 30 minutes till curfew time. Oh boy. All right, let's pick it up.
I think I found the front.
Oh, look at this guy. And capitalism. Okay. What a great idea. Socialism. That'll fix everything. Ooh, they're running. Something's happening. Remember, run in a zigzag pattern. Isn't that what they tell you? Maybe that's like if it's a stampede. You've got like a lion or a bear.
Yeah, Saturday. Stitches, 7 of them in there. Oh, that's I'm buying a helmet. Yeah, you need a helmet, bro. I'm buying a helmet. Are you streaming? Yeah, we're on YouTube, SoCal Shorts. Nice to meet you, bro. What are you on? Raw Stunts. Raw YouTube? Oh, I've seen you.
A helmet with snowboarding goggles and a GoPro attached to it. Wow.
Yeah, some stunt action there. You be careful. You're the one being crazy. Yeah, you be careful. But you're the one injured. How do you call me crazy?
They have that much of a helmet on them.
Raw Stunts, appreciate it.
They gotta get active.
A lot of these bird scooters. Oh, look! Somebody does have a cooler on their back. Cool drinks. Look at that. That's a little cooler backpack.
I kept going. It didn't work.
Boy. They're kidnapped the street block. Wow, one American flag. I guess most of these people just want to watch and look at the. I don't know if this is National Guard or LAPD. But it seems like most people just want to like get in their face and be tough. Got neck tattoos. Okay. They're not sending their best. Don't you wish protesters had a dress code? Dress for the job you want. Ooh. Shut it off. Yeah, I think what the powers that be really want to have happen is like a civil war between illegals and residents. We're damn sure they talk about this a lot. Smoking. Like, okay, the curfew is in. This ain't gonna do jack diddly. This is mostly dudes at this. Yeah, what is it? Mostly like men of fighting age, army age, 18 to 35. Guys, look, he's got a top of a garbage can as a shield. I love that. Very LARPy.
They may wait till 8 to do gas, but eventually they'll do gas and they'll force everybody to leave. I think very few people can survive the gas.
He sounds like he can survive gas. I've done training. I've been gassing myself for weeks leading up to this. Anybody read what that graffiti says on that wall over there? Goat. Something. That guy's got a tiny, tiny head. Oh, he looks so stupid with the face mask.
Okay.
You're gonna walk your dog. Oh, I thought that was an Elmo. I'm in mode. That's just like artificial flowers stuck into the sign. I was like, oh, that's an Elmo. People are retreating. That's good. That's good. Aaron Knight, what's up, Knight? Oh my gosh, long time no see. How are you? Let the Marines sell them all. Sell them all the farm. This all started with a raid on a cartel restaurant. Wow, right. And then they were upset that ICE went into Home Depot. Oh, wow. That's really interesting. Cartel restaurant. So they were in the right spot then for that. I think like 15 to 20% struggle, great name. 15 to 20% of these domestic terrorists are being paid from places like ACT, Blue, or Soros, Open Society organizations. The rest just want America destroyed. This is the real insurrection. Yes! Great comment. That's nice. Wow. Look at that dumper. This woman gives red hair a bad name. Just horrific. Just horrible. I don't understand the confidence that these fat chicks have to be walking around with their bellies out. Where'd they get so confident from? That chick up there is wearing a blanket or a rug. Oh, these are lesbians here. Walking in front of us. Still doesn't look the outfit. Oh, so much graffiti. She wants to show off her gun. It's not confidence, it's a lack of shame. You know, it's not enough people in her life telling her she's fat. Or like in her DMs. You don't see very many old people at these things. It needs to cap out at around
they stopped
45. What happened to your head? Oh, please turn the camera around. I want to see what his face looks like. This is cute. So badass. Where do people get all these like drawstring backpacks from? I wonder how many people are here for clout-related reasons. Wow, these people had sweatshirts made that say F ice.
Okay.
Oy.
Now they're going.
That's dedication.
Up to the city hall line.
But what if ice disbands tomorrow? Then they're stuck with these sweatshirts.
How's it going?
Disbands pants are falling off.
SoCal Shorts David. What are you posting on?
I'm on Twitch. Shout my Twitch out there.
What is it again?
I'm gonna say tune in, IBENTHA.
Excuse me, ma'am. I can't understand what you're saying.
We'll see you again.
Ma'am, I don't speak lesbian. You're gonna have to provide subtitles.
They're not gonna let us cross.
Yeah. Wow. It's a big tree.
I'm surprised they don't have this blocked off.
That's a nice tree. Wow.
This has been blocked off all week. They got the police station blocked off. We were here the other night when they knocked all these plywood.
Oh.
When they knocked all that out.
What other terrible fashion choices
I didn't know
could
it was
be
the
here?
police station then, but
Free the nip. Oh, look at the dog. Poor dogs. He's trying to be home snuggling. Although maybe they do like a big walk like this. The dogs are probably like, ooh, I get to walk in the street. Oh, look at this gastropod in front of us. Yikes. And that's the thing, when you're super fat like this gal, don't be strutting around with a tiny backpack. It only makes you look fatter. It looks like her back is about to swallow up the backpack. That backpack is for sure chock full oh nuts. No, it's full of candy bars. And like Coke. Oh, what's your sign say? Now's your chance, lady. Oh, the middle finger. How original. Is he giving the finger to just the other side of the protest? What? They're on the same team as you, brah. What is this person? What are these people wearing? Oh wow, an American flag. I wonder if this is a counter protester. Remember when the American flag was not divisive? It's not a symbol. Meow, 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 meow. The light does look beautiful reflecting off this building. I think that's City Hall. Which people have already done a lot of graffiti to City Hall. I think they've actually cleaned some of it off from yesterday. Yeah, but you see how nobody's walking up these steps trying to mess with these guys?
Side comment.
Nobody's running up there like getting in their faces. Oh wow, they're giving us the finger. How will I ever recover? What flag is that? The red flag that they're carrying. Does anybody in the know? In the know. Does anybody in the chat know? It's red with some kind of a white thing under it.
Yeah, the people are back on the sidewalks.
No, flying a Mexican flag is not a flex at all. What? There was a dead guy lying on the floor near some looted. Oh my gosh! That's like the most classically LA moment. Guatemala. That red flag is Guatemala.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. The lesbian that scattered herself out. Her feed, by the way, is completely sideways. Wow, so lame. Yeah, that's not good footage. Oopsie. I just clicked out of it. Whoops. Oy. Okay, let's go. Let's see what someone else is doing. Chenzo just showed himself on his channel changing his shirt. He's fat in Spanish. Aha! Okay, what's happening here?
He just wanted to be on the stream. You got it, man. You got it.
Come on, Nick.
No, yeah. That's cool.
Take a selfie with me.
I appreciate that, man. That's great. What time is the curfew? It is in 15 minutes, so we're going to let's go. Chad, he just opened his YouTube. I'm the #1 on his homepage. Let's go.
Oh, this one was dope. I like this one right here. You was riding this one.
Oh, yeah, in Pasadena. Yeah. Yeah. That was a crazy day, man.
Like these girls look. Just fire a bunch of gas balls into these. Do they have any
Unbiased,
gas balls?
real media. You are the future. Summer 236. Thank you for the 10. Thank you, bro. Chad, if you've been watching my live since Saturday, you know I just come out here and record. I don't really comment on anything. I'm just out here trying to capture the things on film. That's pretty much all I'm doing. Desert Fern with the 2. Thank you.
This man looks hysterical.
I'm going to text Jeremy.
Are you in Joy Division shirt? Whoa! Look how fast that guy moved.
All right, time to move.
First. Do you really want to get in these crowded spaces? These are worth it.
Time to move a little bit, chat. We're going to go much further back than all these people that are still kind of up front. Time to move a little bit, chat. Curfew time's coming. 14 minutes.
It's really worth it to still be out.
Here come the grenades. Flashbang concussions. Rubber bullets are possible if people start acting up, but right now, looking good. They're mobilizing that Bearcat thing.
Wow, look at that. Look at that car. What is that, like a tank? Wow, this is actually like military. It's so cool with that guy popping out the middle there. Sheriff. He's got new tires on this car.
All right, we gotta go even further back. They're just pushing up to the edge of the street. They're probably going to start pushing down this street. The thing is, there's not many people this way. The entire crowd went northbound right now on 2nd Street.
Oh, the middle finger. Brave.
So there's not many people here. They're going to start slowly pushing people down this street, but as far as for the actual big crowd, they're already on the other side of all this. If you guys were watching yesterday, they really are, they're really focused on protecting this building to the right, which I think is a courthouse. I know it's a police station or something, but they're really focused on not letting that get tagged up. So that's why this is going on right here. You see those blue and reds over there in the distance? They're going to the federal building, which I think is where the march ended up back at. As a matter of fact, can someone tap in with the news or with another live stream and let me know where the big group is at right now? Tap in with the news or with another. I had to reset my own stream on my phone.
Okay, let's close that one off.
We're gonna pop up a little bit too. Dude, the one thing about the green is that I'm like target practice for these cops with the rubber bullets. I want to get beamed.
Oh, why does he is he wearing like a color?
Is picking up. The curfew officially begins in 12 minutes.
Yeah, get out of there, buddy.
Share this live stream with a friend. Subscribe if you're new. Like the stream. If you want to support me, giving you this front row coverage live, straight from the streets of Los Angeles, head over to hicksfam.com. Every dollar you spend enters you to win an e-bike like the one I'm riding right now.
An e-bike?
Every dollar spent is one entry. We've had people win $6,500 e-bikes with only 10 bucks.
Should I give away an e-bike? Will that help my channel? Okay, let's see. Let's get another angle. Okay, this is back to the AP. Oh, this is shaky. Shaky, shaky. Wow, the AP is like almost identical to the Fox one. Okay, not much happening over here. Not much happening over there. Let's see what's happening with the Chenzo. The Chenzo stream. Protect people. Oi. Yeah, protect residents and legal immigrants. Keep community together. Ugh. What an idiot. Fat Chinese people out here protesting. Shouldn't you be home applying to IT jobs? Wow, this Chenzo guy just has retarded comments popping up. Someone's throwing up waters. That's funny. Low bit rate detected. Please hold on. La 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 la. Okay, this is not as interesting. Jeremy Pearson, thank you for the $5 super sticker. Deranged Lunatic, thanks for the $1.99. Aren't you glad you don't live in LA? Oh, God, am I glad. I've never lived in LA. I've been twice. And the only reason I would ever go back is because like Adam Carolla and Jimmy Dore are out there. Wraith for 2, who here would dress up as the Bumblebee Man there? Da, 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 da. Oh, that's him? That's a disappointing.
Thank you, babe, Alicious. Thank you, babe. Jenny, give you 100 subs. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. Thank you for always supporting. It means the world to me.
All right, Deranged Lunatic. Chrissy, wouldn't you call this an insurrection? I would. It's pretty insurrection-y. Peaceful protest. Rhinoceros, thank you for the 20. Chrissy, have you seen the video of Mexican president telling all illegals to disrupt and that they don't want to pay the remittance tax? No. Wow. Because he doesn't want them to come back home. He doesn't want the criminals to come back to Mexico. He would be happy if they stayed here. Stink up our country. Battlefield Radio for 5. Thank you, Battlefield Radio. There should be an Opie Unleashed live in LA right now. Oh, he would be so unleashed and so great. He would be up close and personal to all the people he thought were homeless, you know, just regular Hispanic people. He'd be like, here's $1. And then they'd be like, I'm not begging. Yeah, Opie would do great out there. Deranged Lunatic, thank you for the 199. Why are all the brave people covering their faces? Yeah, they're so good looking that the cameras can't handle it. That must be why. Aaron Pipes again. Thanks for the 5. You, Jeremy, Ryan, Gary, Odin, and Az should organize a pool on the first to go to the spirit world. What does that mean? Do you mean like pass on? Or are you talking about hard drugs, Aaron? Be specific. The spirit world. The president of Mexico is a communist woman. Ugh. Yuck. No thanks.
Thank you, babe. Delicious. Thank you, babe. Jenny, give you 100 subs. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. Thank you for always supporting. It means the world to me. Every day I wake up and I'm blessed.
Every day I wake up and what? That guy should get out of there before he gets deported. Okay. Who else? Oh, we have somebody shirtless. That's exciting. Shirtless Cam. Shirtless Cam.
Okay, one other today, Junior. One other preparation that I took was I brought clear shades unless I am out here a little bit later. Yesterday I was just feeling the wind on my eyes and it's very unpleasant when you're cooking on this e-bike. So
look at this guy posing without a shirt. What a big. Just posing shirtless in front of the
get
cops.
out of there. I can't tell you why, but please.
That's what most of the people are doing.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for the warning.
Everybody go! In 4 minutes, they're gonna arrest you.
4 minutes, they're gonna arrest you.
Water Pick was right.
Let's see it.
Sergio with the 10. Lots of police and protesters at the bridge. SoCal shorts. We're actually gonna hear that guy's warning.
You're gonna get arrested. I'm gonna stay here and make sure.
We're going to listen to that person. People all over downtown right now still.
With nothing to do. I don't see a lot of places to have dinner open.
Steven with the 199. Thank you, bro.
They probably closed early because they're afraid of getting destroyed.
On Instagram.com. Thank
you.
Pollo
Loco. They look closed. Very closed. The T-Mobile's boarded up. Look at this.
We can go this way.
Look at that. They're like, please don't take our
There are some streets that are just straight up not closed off right now.
Homeless person.
There's a huge, I don't want to say huge crowd, but there's a decent sized crowd right here. We're on 12% battery, so we still got plenty if we need to jam out.
Jam out. Jam out.
On the
just
other
do
side
a walking tour
right,
of LA.
Is
I feel like I'm on his handlebars. Faster, Daddy.
All the cops that are about to arrest people, and I believe them when they say that's about to happen.
We're like, where's the after party at? Where's the after parade? The after protest after party.
So here's how I was looking over here.
Okay.
We're about to keep going. I just want to show you guys this real quick.
People getting in their selfies. This is so lame. This has really devolved into like lame. And you know what? I prefer lame over violent any day. No, Alan.
We're gonna go up to the bridge.
What's up, Pipes? Thanks for the 10. Sent to the spirit world. White people can't relate going
I think we
Native
can take
American afterlife. How
right
racist.
now.
Oh.
There's a bunch of cops.
Thanks,
I think we can get a shot of behind them.
I know. I'm
minutes.
worried
Thank
his
you.
bike's gonna die. He'll have to walk like these people.
Cops up here to the left. They're going left.
Ooh, where are they going?
This uphill is killing my battery. We're down to 11.
Ah! Feels like Five Nights at Freddy's where you have to
Here's what's
conserve
gonna
your
go down,
battery.
chat. We're gonna go to our next location.
I'm a gamer. I know these
Not
things.
this, but the next one after this. We're gonna post up there.
More people trying to get home.
And we're gonna
from
wait
work.
until we get shot by rubber bullets. And that's gonna be it.
He really wants to get shot.
I took one of those home yesterday too. I got it as a souvenir.
A rubber
When
bullet?
am I gonna get one of those again, you know? Steven, you're a G for riding solo dolo.
Next
You already know, baby.
protest.
Thank you. That's what I do. Nestor, thank you, bro.
Where ice?
Thanks for that. We're on hickspam.com. Some people are full on leaving at this point. People are going home.
Full on leaving.
So like I told you guys, curfew starts in 1 minute, right? They are going to try and arrest some people, but it's not like a absolute crackdown. Everyone gets shot at, tear gas everywhere.
Like COVID.
We are about to start hearing some noises, though. You are going to see a huge vibe shift very soon.
Oh no, not a vibe shift.
With a curfew enforced, police have a little bit more freedom to do things they wanted to do last night, probably. A lot of people over there. We don't want to get stuck in that crowd. That's service hell. AZG Murphy, thank you, hickspam.com. Jet Leva, Falcon, Gilbert, Jay Pulley. Thank you guys, hickspam.com orders. Lorenzo Ramirez. Thank you guys. All that's on hickspam.com. So yeah, here's how we're looking. Some people are leaving. Curfew just started right now. Curfew has just officially begun.
American flag.
So we may be, oh no.
3,237,096,352.
We may start hearing some things, all right? That's how I'll put
Yes, let's hear some things.
it. Homie just sent me his bank account. Someone took a picture with me and didn't say anything and ran away? Interesting.
That's gay. Let's go to this other. All right, what's happening here? Oh, they're running. Oh, this is the AP feed. Not as entertaining. I want to see the gringos fight the homeless. Same yo. Okay, let's go back to. Oh, is she speaking again? She is. Karen Bass is speaking again. Let's go to her speech. Speech.
Want to see our city peaceful again, I will call upon the administration one more time to end the riots.
New York City
With
is
that,
protesting.
Let's open it up for questions.
Sure.
I have a question for Mayor Bass and for Councilmember Corrado. For the mayor, what changed today that made you think that the curfew was
You can hear her breathing into the mic. Heavy breathing.
Not the first night where graffiti and vandalism and some violence were happening in the city. So why did you decide now that it was time to do curfew? And for Councilmember Corrado, after you called certain elements opportunists, ravaging and destroying the community. one of your staffers was arrested downtown, and now there's a curfew in your district, and I was wondering if you could speak a little bit to that and how
Savannah is
about the situation with one of your staffers.
Only in New York
Let me just
tonight.
say that a curfew has been in consideration for several days, but clearly after the violence that took place last night, 23 businesses looted, and just the extensive widespread nature
is
of
that
the
Trump's fault
vandalism,
too, Karen?
we reached a tipping point and declared a state of emergency and called for the curfew.
I thought you could handle it all by yourself, Karen. You don't need Trump or the National Guard.
Yes, I'm aware of what's happened to my staff member. They're on unpaid leave right now. I hold my staff to the highest standards while I wait to see due process.
Yeah, he's going like.
And so we'll see the outcome of that. But I see that as separate and apart from a reaction to what our constituents want in the city and how this type of opportunism has escalated between yesterday and the day before. And, frankly, I admit my humility here and my beginnerness in that I'm new to downtown, but our downtown stakeholders have seen this multiple times over and had to basically develop their own strategies. And they saw the warning signs of how this could get worse. And they knew from
so
past
it sounds like it's not
experiences
Trump's
that
fault.
curfews have been ways in order to stem this and to calm the city once again. And it's but one tool that we can execute at this time.
We're going to go right here and then we'll head over.
Thanks. Mayor Bass, I know that you were referencing that there have been 23 businesses that have now been damaged, broken into, looted. Looking at videos of the Apple Store and Adidas. Any sort of estimate of the cost of damage at this point with all this vandalism? And also, what is the latest on the
Sounds like you guys are not handling it.
Anything else about what their mission will be?
So there is not a financial estimate right now unless Nella has one.
In the case of
how much damage? Yeah, they don't want to share that.
In the case of some of the larger, retail stores,
Right.
it's
Thank
in the
you for the
millions.
10. No doubt.
But
You
I
are
don't
jealous you
know
did not
the-
encounter
of
a
the
high-speed
23
rubber
what the
bullet
total
round in
is.
D.C. Obviously, the
And
D.C.
I think
police
it's really
against
hard
redheads.
to
You should
estimate
probably
the
complain.
vandalism from
Yeah.
the
I'm
graffiti.
happy I didn't get mixed up in
It's
anything
just
crazy down there.
widespread. I know that you have seen it.
And as far as the Marines arriving?
Oh, I'm sorry. You did ask that question. Who knows? I mean, I don't know if you know, Chief. I mean, the bottom line is that we're not told. Basically, we have to operate on rumors. So rumor has it that there's 700 Marines that are going to come here. I have no idea what they would do when they would get here. Right now, we have 100 National Guard whose sole mission is to protect the federal building downtown. That's 100. There's another 100 in Westwood protecting the federal building there, and I haven't heard of any protests that had anything to do with ICE taking place at the Westwood federal building, unless you have, Chief. Right. So we just don't know. And I think that's a problem with the administration, because to come in such a massive way and to make the announcements that all of this was going to happen and then not communicated with the local jurisdiction as to when, what, how,
she's freaking
why, is really problematic.
She's freaking out.
LA Mayor Karen Bass speaking to the media. That was the latest on-camera report we've gotten from LA city officials as we've been continuing to monitor here behind the scenes. Lots and lots of live feeds from cities across the nation. We continue to see protest activity, of course, in Southern California. This particular image is from downtown LA. We're now 5 minutes into the curfew.
Sorry, my contacts are so dry. Anybody who wears contacts, like when they start to get dry, it feels like you can kind of like blink them out of your head.
After 8 p.m. Pacific time. Here we do sit at 8:06 Pacific time. Lots and lots of people still holding flags. It's tough to get an accurate gauge from this vantage point just how many people are outside in downtown LA. This is where the curfew zone is. Effective from
I thought you were
8
handling
p.m.
it, Karen.
to 6 a.m.
Doesn't sound like you're handling it if you need a
downtown
curfew.
LA. This applies to everyone, according to Mayor Bass. There's limited exceptions, including for emergency and medical personnel, residence workers,
Or if you're
and
retarded.
credentialed media.
Oh, media.
We do know that 23 businesses were looted last night.
23 businesses were
They say
looted.
that was the
Sounds
tipping
like,
point for them to call
are
for
we
this
blaming that on Trump too?
They say this is a necessary
Rhinoceros, thank you for the 5. Is Miss Bass related to Brian Stelter? They look and sound alike, do
Anyone in
they?
the curfew zone, they say, will be arrested. So
Okay,
as
so
we
they
look at
said they
these
will
live
arrest
images,
somebody out at this point.
and I'll be on the desk here for the next hour or two, I'm curious to know if we will see any arrests in real time. As I mentioned, we are now past
usual
the curfew.
looter suspects.
So we're starting to see some of these officers on horseback arriving. In fact, let's pull up the audio.
Ooh, are they gonna horse stomp anyone?
Cameras are capturing in downtown LA right now.
Second time the Bass needed to be bailed out by Trump. Yep, good point. Good night. She and Newsom want to be arrested for the notoriety. Stumpy the horse is there. Thanks to Range Lunatic for $1.99. Chrissie Mayr from Mayor of LA. No, thank you. That sounds like a not fun job. But if I had to do the job, I would. I probably would do better than these two clowns.
Points of downtown LA at this point. We don't hear a lot, but we do see a line of local police officers with their riot gear.
Okay, so then what are the National Guard doing?
Press conference that
I haven't seen them anywhere.
Arrests, at least, have been made today. Mayor Bass says that she does not know how long the ICE raids will continue for. She, of course, is continuing to urge the White House to stop with the raids.
They're not going to stop.
Officials in Los Angeles have said that that's what they believe it'll take to quell this activity.
Yeah, but it doesn't fix the problem.
About 5 streets
They
in
didn't
downtown
mention the
LA
looting.
That these protests
They
have been
said
limited
like
to,
25 or
according to
23 businesses
Let's
were
get out to
looted
Fox
last
11
night.
Los Angeles. They're live on air right now. In fact, they're doing a report out in the field. Let's get a little more context from them.
That I saw earlier are pretty close to being back to their cars. But these are other people who've been staying in downtown later in the night, and that's when we've had some of the problems that we've been recording for you here on Fox 11. But right now,
Oh, the horsies are getting restless.
By the LAPD to get people out of the area and to get them to safety and to impose that curfew until things settle down in the city of LA. Laura Diaz reporting live from downtown, sending it back to the studio.
Laura, you can see with all this movement that LAPD is taking this very seriously. Of course they are. And moving into place to make sure that the protesters and all the people downtown that don't belong there need to move along. Now,
Get
the mayor
the
also
step
made
in.
a point, I think it was actually Chief McDonald who made the point that if you are experiencing homelessness, that you are allowed to stay in the curfew zone.
If you're homeless, they don't have a
Now,
curfew
I'm
on you.
wondering, 'cause I saw
Brilliant.
a couple of times,
But sir, I don't have a home.
news
Oh,
channels
all right, you can
where
stay.
the reporter had to keep explaining, no, we're press, we're press. Have you had any kind of interaction like that? Was there any a point where they weren't quite hearing you when you said, I work for Fox 11 News?
No, I've had no problems. They've been very even-handed with us. We've been allowed to record the news as we always do. I mean, last night when things got
Have you
really
been hit with
hairy,
any
they were
rubber
moving us
bullets?
out for our own safety. But other than that, people have been respectful. They honor the profession and they allow us to do our work.
No one likes a hall
But right
monitor.
now, as you can see,
Calling
right
the
at this corner
Koreans.
of Temple and Los
Somebody
Angeles
remind
Street,
me the story with the
we
rooftop
have some
Koreans.
people who are slow to leave, and others, I'm going to presume they were the ones who were at that prayer vigil earlier, and, you know, they're law-abiding. They wanted to do the right thing, so they've left the area. So I think the people who are still here had nothing to do with that event that we were covering at the park. I think this is a different
Laura,
they showed up
getting
here
up the
because they
food
saw
shoot.
activity.
Yeah, we should note the picture on the left box is that overpass of the 101 that we saw that was taken over by the crowd. They were throwing the rocks onto the CHP vehicles below. Law enforcement well in control of that overpass, well in control of that access to the 101 freeway or not. That is the 101 freeway. I don't think that is near the 101 freeway. I think that's closer to the federal building. You're talking about the larger screen? No, the smaller box. The smaller box? Not that shot there. Not that one, the one we had before. Okay. Well, they were blocking an entryway to the 101 freeway, so I beg your pardon. No worries, no worries. But on
Hasn't
the
even
other side
checked
is the
on
LA
Garrett.
Mall. So
Why
anyone
was
who's been
Garrett
downtown
doing?
and you know the LA Mall, that is
I think the news is blurring the F-bombs.
and it is near City Hall East.
and near the court.
I'm sorry, those look
system,
like super soakers to me.
Sometimes people go to have lunch if you're on jury duty or what have you. But I find it really remarkable that we're seeing the policemen, the police officers there, and they already have their less than lethal rifles drawn. And so they mean business. They're going to make.
Well, think about it. Anybody here who's not moving is not wanting to be part of the acknowledgement of that curfew. Anybody else who is well aware of it and doesn't want to be caught up in it is probably, like Laura said, in their car making their way out, and LAPD will accommodate that. But quite a show there where you have those equestrian units, quite a show of police vehicles. But it sounded like the mayor was very serious at her news conference today. The police chief.
Oh, she really went from, this is all Trump's fault. He's causing division. The National Guard caused all this, to like, oh shit, these are our people causing this ruckus, and we need a curfew.
Because of course she wants this city to shine when we are hosting these big events upcoming, the Olympics, the World Cup. But after 23 businesses were damaged and looted, that was just the line in the sand. We cannot have this happen again. We cannot have another night of that. And when you have so many people converge on a small area, there's only so much.
La la la. We love the mounted units, she said. That's funny. Sounds like cool. Uh-oh, running. Are they shooting at the press?
Hey, great to see you. Be careful. Like zoo. I saw Sergio.
It is like a
he got
zoo.
Like a ricochet. It didn't look like that. Yeah. No, that wasn't correct. I heard someone else took one for like the leg, and they're like out for 2 weeks. The guys and such, they're like ripped through them.
I'm glad I haven't seen people out here with their kids.
So is this the pattern? Well, it's a new pattern because there wasn't a curfew before. So now the curfew is the impetus for it. Last night, things went. They did a similar thing to clear out this area because they declared it an unlawful assembly, but there barely anything had happened leading up to that. So now they have the curfew as the reason, but. After they
are we going to blame the curfew for the escalation?
And then somebody throws a firework, and then like the whole thing's turned into like a big fight. Wow. So, I kind of retired after this. But my friend BG. I feel like seeing it here. Yeah, it's not shit for him. Apple's for them.
Oh, you could not be more right about this.
The curfew is definitely.
They're all there for their pretend revolutionary participation badge. I couldn't have said it better myself, Zato. Zatochi, Zato. They're resisting.
All 3 corners intact.
Okay, it seems like things are winding down here in LA as the curfew is officially on. So many self-published books will come from this. Yeah. Oh, that's so sad. Who knows? Maybe we will cover this again tomorrow night. Stay tuned for more. And of course, as always, if you live in any of the cities I'm coming to, like for example, Belmore, Long Island, Plano, Texas, Massillon, Ohio, or San Diego, California, or Phoenix, get your tickets right now from my website, ChrissieMayr.com. I don't know if I have a Chicago feed up here. They should have a friggin' curfew too. Curfews for all. Everyone gets a curfew. You get a curfew. You get a curfew. Good times. Good times, guys. All right, thanks for joining me. Less exciting than I had hoped for. People a little bit better behaved today. I guess that's a good thing. Everybody have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.